Do you know you can study a course in the university called the study of the future in Finland? I was dazed. I was flabbergasted when I got to know this. In fact, I thought it was just only God that knows the future, except to reveal it to you. But for you to have a course of the future in a university, that's interesting. It's intriguing. I'm interested. Like, if I had to study a course in Finland, I want to study about the future. I want to know, what do they really know about the future? What do they know about the future? Just imagine you knowing about the future. It'll be so good. It means you know what to do and what not to do. You know your input to make the future good or bad. It'll just be beautiful to know your future. And now that the university studies such a course, it's amazing, guys. And this brings me to 12 things I do not know about Finland. Guys, before we dive into the reaction, I also want to welcome you, my Finnish people, moi moi, and if you're not from Finland, hello. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, I'm glad you're here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for what you do for me. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying, thank you for your comments. So guys, let's dive into this reaction. 12 things I do not know about Finland.
Hi everyone, and happy Finnish Independence Day. Today, 6th of December, is Finland's Independence Day, like I just said. And Finland is actually turning 99 years old this year, so next year is the big 100. So I thought it would be a fun idea to kind of celebrate the Finnish Independence Day by learning something new about Finland. So what we're doing today is, I went online, I did a little Google, and I found out a few things about Finland that even I, as a Finnish person, hadn't heard before. So I thought it would be fun to kind of celebrate the Finnish Independence Day by sharing these facts with you guys. Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah. So without further ado, because I think we've had plenty of ado already, here is 12 things I didn't know about Finland. Firstly, everyone knows that Finland is the land of 1,000 lakes. But what I didn't know, or what I hadn't realized, is that Finland actually has 189,000 lakes.
Wow.
That is like a whole ton of lakes.
Wow.
It also turns out that Finland has more heavy metal bands per capita than any other country in the world. I think it was something like 55 heavy metal bands per 100,000 inhabitants. Another thing that Finland is of course famous for around the world is the really weird wife carrying competitions that we have. And this is like old news, right? But what I hadn't realized is that we also have the official sport of throwing mobile phones and throwing rubber boots. But apparently we also host the Air Guitar World Championships every year. So that's a thing. Now, this next fact I kind of regret to share with you because it's not really something to be proud of, but turns out in my research that the Finns are actually the people who invented the Molotov cocktail. So, sorry world. And speaking about Finns, it also turns out that the average Finn drinks 12 kilos of coffee per year. That is a shit ton of coffee, people. And apparently, the average Finn also drinks a liter of milk per day. I'm guessing that has something to do with the coffee drinking, that a lot of the milk goes in the coffee. But anyway, that is a lot of milk, especially considering that apparently 17% of the Finnish population is lactose intolerant. Now, another thing, of course, that Finland is world famous for is the sauna. And the word sauna is obviously a Finnish word, sauna. So, I mean, to say that we invented the sauna is true. Turns out that there are 2.2 million saunas in Finland.
Are you serious?
That is more saunas than cars. And I don't know if this is true, I mean, but this is what I read. Apparently 99% of the Finnish population goes in the sauna at least once a week. That is not true for anyone that I know in Finland, but maybe I know the 1%. And here's a little bonus fact about saunas in Finland. There is actually a sauna inside a Burger King in Finland.
Wow.
But turns out that Finns are also very interested in the future because Finland became the first country to offer a master's degree in future studies. That is, studies about the future.
Wow.
Yeah. And apparently the government produces like an official review of the future every 4 years. Maybe they should have thought about doing that in the US and they wouldn't be in such a pickle now. This next little piece of information made me so happy because apparently 9 out of 10 plastic bottles in Finland are recycled and almost 100% of the glass bottles. So well done, Finland. Also, it turns out that there is not a single payphone in Finland anymore. And this next thing is so ridiculous. Apparently in 2013, 1 out of 10 prisoners broke out of prison in Finland. It was apparently the prison break capital of Europe. And lastly, the last little bit of information that I learned is that Finland, our beautiful country, is covered 70% by forests.
Wow.
So now you know that. So that was that. I hope that you have learned something new about Finland. If you have another piece of interesting information about Finland or a fun fact, then feel free to leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy Independence Day, everyone in Finland, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!
Thank you. This is so brief and really beautiful to find out some interesting fact about Finland, which is actually wonderful to know. Thank you.